She talk to me like I'm the master. She doing coke right out the plastic. Ain't offer it, but she was asking. So white that it look like a napkin. Some of my homies throw C's, a couple of B's, the 5 and some of them G's. I got what you need. Pills of the weed, you need a blessing, then sneeze. It's all for a fee.
Y'all know what happened. Y'all heard what happened. Y'all seen what happened. This is season 4, episode 11 of the podcast Heat Check. And my next guest, man, I mean, if we talking nightlife, we talking Chicago for as long as I've been around. You have seen my next guest next to some of the hottest DJs in the cities on the mic at some of the biggest parties in the city of Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? I would say he is a man that needs no introduction, but on this show, we give flowers and credit where flowers is due. He has absolutely helped to shift and shaped one of the biggest pieces in nightlife, and that's hosting. It take a lot to be on that mic and talk to y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, and be in sync with the music and keep the crowd going. Crowd control is a humongous part of nightlife and partying, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, introduce to some and present to others no more than my homie, LC the Kid.
What's up, my nigga? Appreciate you for having me. Appreciate you for having me, my nigga. Appreciate
you. Could I not have you? You've been.
We've been supposed to do it for a while.
Absolutely.
Do it for a while.
And I gave you my word. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot. You know what I'm saying going on. I'm trying to play off the desk or whatever, and I believe
been busy. He's been grinding. He's been working.
Divine timing is everything, man. And,
sure.
and we are here.
We definitely here.
All right. So you've been watching the show, right? You've been keeping up. You know what I'm saying? You see where we've been going and what we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? The nightlife.
Definitely.
All right. How long have you been just a part of the Chicago nightlife scene? Period.
Going on 16 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
How old was you then?
I'm 34. I'll be 35 in January. I've been in this since 17.
And you always
16,
been on the mic? You always been a host, or did you DJ, or was you promoting? Like,
so it's funny. Like I said, about 15, 16 I started. So it's funny because I wasn't. If you know me from before this, I wasn't the loud, outspoken person.
Yeah.
I was the guy in the cut. I had street essence.
Yeah.
So I was always seen more than I was heard. And shout out Prince James. He a DJ now, but his host name was Prince James. But he's Prince James, the DJ now. But he was a host.
Okay.
And we grew up together. And he was like, "Man, I need a co-host." And I'm like, "All right, what you mean a co-host?" And he's like, "Man, I need somebody to talk on the mic with me." And I'm like, "Man, that ain't what I'm gonna say." Like, you know what I'm saying? So he like, "Man, you basically just rapping. You just saying the hot parts of the song." And I'm like, "Well, if it's that easy." And it just came second nature, bro. I got up there. I'll never forget the first song I did was Gucci Mane, I'm a Dog. I'll never forget. It was back then, the Secret era and the Adriana's era and the Lick era. It was one of the biggest songs.
So you've been hosting since Adriana's and the Lick and Secrets and
Mr. Ricky's. I helped start all those spots when it comes to being popular nightlife spots. Yeah. I took part in. I took part in a lot of those clubs being what they are.
It's fair to say y'all like hosting is like the hype man for the crowd.
Hosting is what you said, crowd control.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Absolutely.
It's just I feel like it's a way to get a DJ some room to breathe as far as thinking of the next song or just really having a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? I seen it when I first started seeing people do it. I seen Jazzy Jeff's whole skills. I seen how they used to rock out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I see Kid Capri do his intermissions. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I never thought you know what I'm saying? Never thought it would be something I'd do. But it always looked like, all right, that's cool. Motherfucker rocking the crowd and you saying something, they say it back, or you saying the part that lead up to the part that everybody like to hear. I just felt like it was just good, you know. Good crowd participation, just making the party what it was, a good time.
So in a time like now, where DJs have to be more vocal on the mic, where does the space for the host now fit in? Because now it's a thing to where, so I'm gonna just so I feel like, and this is a nod to the Mac show, Sean Mac, man. I feel like he's put a lot of pressure on DJs to step it up a little bit now, and not just, you know what I'm saying, transition. You gotta now damn near be a DJ and a host in one. You know what I'm saying to you. So how does that correlate to, you know what I'm saying, how it goes right now to hosting in the party life?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hosting is almost extinct when it comes to party life for a lot of reasons.
That's a lot of hosts at promoters now. Like shit, build that right. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's the segue I'm trying to get into. Like shit, motherfuckers took that following and just turned it into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just hey, when one thing slow down, you gotta keep moving. Can't be complacent.
So that's essentially, you know what I'm saying, what you did. You took the following that you built from hosting parties and as the culture shifted, you shifted with the coaching and started promoting.
Yeah. I seen how it was going, and I seen how the whole nightlife was shifting all together. In Chicago, sad to say, it's not about quality. It's about cutting corners. It's about the less I can spend, the less my overhead is, the more I can profit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a host like me that's been in the game for this long,
yeah,
and then did the events I've done, I got $100 minimum an hour. So if I'm doing 3 hours, that's 300. Mm-hmm. Somebody look at that like, and even with DJs, you know, the entertainment game. I talked to DJ Word, shout out DJ Word one day, and I told him, man, you know, we need to sit down and really come up with a union instead of us.
And I've been saying that shit for our shit.
Instead of us trying to low ball or high ball or cut each other out, and you know what I'm saying, to get a gig or whatever. Let's just stand as one and say, look, promoters and event coordinators, this is what we charging, this is what we doing. Implement contracts so that they know, because a lot of times, you know, and as a promoter now, switching over from a host, I've always, good businesses is something that I pride myself on.
Yeah.
So just say I do an event and I got you doing security, and I know what you get paid. I know what I'm supposed to pay you. Mm-hmm. I try my best to have your money before the event even starts. Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to start with a bank. You're not supposed to pay your overhead with what the door does. What the door does.
Or whatever
what the party does. You're supposed to come in with a bank with your overhead already paid for.
So
and then recoup.
So I try to do that so that even if I'm a firm believer in, if somebody does a job, they're supposed to get paid for their services.
The Q say, when a man does the job, he's supposed to
get paid. That's for sure. So it's not security problem. It's not the host problem. It's not the DJ problem. It's not the bottle girl's problem. Why the party didn't. Now everybody does have a role to play.
I'm gonna say it takes.
It takes the village for it to work. So it takes everybody to push the event, but that's not their jobs though. That's not what they're getting paid to do. You're getting paid to promote. So you got to find the host or the event host that, you know what I'm saying. And that's another thing we can talk about. As people misconstrue what I do versus the people on the pluggers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They call
so hosting. Hosting. You got a birthday party. So what's the difference?
The difference is they just getting paid. Some of them don't even get paid, but they just come in to spectate themselves. They're not coming to interact with the crowd.
To host their own party.
Yeah, they're just
crowd.
They're just somebody that if you want to come out and see this person, they're gonna be here. Mm. What I do is for the whole party. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for that single person. It's for everybody in the building. But yeah, speaking of Mac, I personally know through doing parties with him, if Mac not talking, he really can't get in this mode. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he can DJ. He's gonna DJ regardless. But the Mac show, What he calls it, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen the interview y'all did, and he's actually perfected DJing and hosting.
Put pressure on this shit. He put pressure on motherfuckers. He upped the game.
And to be a premier DJ and get paid what he get paid, you gotta get the people something they not getting there with.
Absolutely.
And that's what I was doing when it came to the hosting thing. I was giving people. It's a lot of other hosts out there, but I wasn't doing what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that just get on the mic and you know, but they're not learning songs word for word, or they not paying attention to what the crowd. I go in the club sometimes when I was doing hosting every day or every weekend or whatever. I go in the club and I watch the crowd. Oh, they like this part of the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I've always been the type of motherfucker where I don't just segregate one hood and say I'm gonna shout this hood out. I always make sure everybody in the party,
everybody feel a part.
Everybody feels, you know, they getting they just do, and that keeps a lot of bullshit down too. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was doing V75, I did like a 2-year run there.
Shout out Chop.
I did a 2-year run there, and one of the first things I say when it get real crowded, I say, hey, look, it's tight in here. If a motherfucker step on your shoe, spill your drink, talk to your girl not knowing it's your girl, or your guy not knowing it's your guy, keep it playing. We all grown. We gonna party like we grown.
That's why I really met you. It's like funny that you said that. That's why I really, when we really started, you know what I'm saying, getting, you know what I'm saying, close, getting cool, you know what I'm saying, is when you was doing the V75 nights, you know what I'm saying. It's when I had the chance to really witness what it is that you do. And again, this is a time where, and I would say this is pre-pandemic. It's damn near 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying. When hosting was legit a part of the party. Shout out my man Sticky State, you know what I'm saying.
My man State,
you know
Bandcamp, Pilot.
Yeah, shout out Beulah, you know what I'm saying. My cousin Trouble, you know what I'm saying, DJ Trouble, you know what I'm saying. Like hosting was a part of the culture. You had the DJ, you had the host, you had the promoter, you had the security, you had the bottle girls, you know what I'm saying. And at that part of the time, stripping was a part of our culture up here too. So it was important. Shout out the factory.
Red Diamond.
So it was important for the host to encourage the people to be irresponsible with their financial choices. You know what I'm saying? And you all were effective as fuck at it.
I mean, when people having fun, they spend money.
And imagine if you in that bitch, you going crazy and shit. All you want to hear is a motherfucker acknowledge that you and this bitch going crazy. So everybody know you over here going crazy. And then the host say,
yeah, shout out my man. Oh, man, I done seen that. A nigga didn't send me a bottle of rosé for that. Just shouting their hood out.
That notoriety is a motherfucker.
Yeah, because it takes you, it
so
opens doors.
The next 5 hours, you got the power in your hands to make a motherfucker feel seen,
for sure,
or not seen, or
sure,
not heard at all.
For sure.
Right now, I command the crowd.
For sure.
Everyone's paying attention to me, so if I acknowledge you, I share my life with you, and you become the man amongst your peers down there where you at. Is it fair to give it that kind of?
No doubt. And for me, it was a way to vent, an outlet for me, honestly. When I realized the energy that came in with it and it came into it, and I realized how much it might not seem like it is just to talk like that, but when you get done talking for 2-3 hours straight, you know, even through interviews,
absolutely,
I'm tired.
Yeah.
So a lot of
literally.
Yeah. So
your energy.
Yeah. So when I have a fucked up day or shit ain't going right or whatever, I channel that energy, and that's why I used to have a lot of iconic events hosting, so that's why I used to turn heads, because it'd be me really just putting out what I got inside.
So what is it like to be in that spotlight and have that kind of outlet? And motherfuckers don't even know you getting paid to go to therapy.
It's a 2-on-1.
You feel me? Like
it's a 2-on-1. It's basically like you said, you getting paid to go to therapy. I ain't never even looked at it like that. So you said that's dope.
Look, you know what I'm saying? You said I did that.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. I'm still in that.
Okay.
But yeah, though, yeah, that's really what it is, though. For me, that's what it was for me. But now, I grew in the midst of me doing that, I grew a real love for it. You know what I'm saying? And just the opportunities I had got. You know, I ain't so many
like
people.
what? What's some of the?
Ain't so many people can say that they've stood in front of thousands of people, and they looking at you, and you're not a rapper, you're not a singer, you're not famous. You know what I'm saying? We neighborhood famous, but not to
the one to come to the stage and tap you up, show that people that they know you.
You know
what I'm saying? Type of shit. You
so
feel
my homies always be like, man, you remind me of when Mitch walked in the skating rink and the nigga was in the back talking like, yeah, shout out my nigga Money Making Mitch beating that murder rap. Can't keep a good nigga down.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
make the stars feel like stars.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that though. I like making people feel special because you never know, that could save somebody's life, or that moment could be one of the best moments somebody has ever had. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be able to be a blessing to others. You know what I'm saying?
So you seen the like we was talking pre-pandemic, and then you got post-pandemic, and then you seen how the host position fade out, and you know the promotional game goes crazy, almost in the overdrive. So you seen the transition that Chicago nightlife has taken. You know what I'm saying? As far as a lot of parties being pushed from the south suburbs to now wanting to party downtown. The pandemic gave a lot of people financial backing that probably couldn't afford to party in some of these spaces that they can now, and it pushed a whole new.
The pandemic changed the world, bro. Yeah. Like that's what it really was. A pandemic. It really it shifted a lot. Now, and even going back to when hosting was prime, I remember watching. We made this shit cool. I ain't gonna downplay it. We made this shit cool. I remember watching club owners get on the mic just to see how it felt. They'd hide behind the bar and talk shit and pick up, see how people looking and shit. When they seen the women that responded to it, when they seen the popularity that came with it, it was kind of like a drug to a lot of people. I know rappers that then turned into hosts. I know club DJs that then turned into, like you said, they doing the Shine Mac thing. They got to do both now. I done seen DJs have to implement mic talking in their sets because they feel like I'm getting a better response than the music they playing. Because I can stop the music and talk shit and you know what I'm saying? I just cut it all the way out. I can bring a song in and make the crowd sing the song before he even play it. So when they start seeing that, they like, damn, like you said, they have the crowd. Like they really controlling the crowd, and we got to keep up.
Does that create a natural high?
Man,
like I know when you shout out somebody over the mic or whatever, it gives them a high, but to be like so. But do you get a natural high from having that type of influence, that type of power?
It's definitely a rush when you in the moment. Especially if the energy right, if it's don't let it be a concert. Like I shout out my nigga Freddie Gibbs. He did the Pitchfork Fest one year, and he brought me out to open up for him, and that was the biggest crowd I done did thus far. I think it's like 7,000 people. That shit was crazy. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like white audiences, they give you a different type of energy, like the Coachellas and the South by Southwests and all that, you know, like shit like that. I can just imagine, because I done did like a 10,000 seater. I can just imagine that energy because they rocking with you. They don't give a fuck what you say. If you say everybody do this, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? They really there to have a good time. So. Hell yeah, that shit is definitely a rush.
LC, what's wrong with Chicago nightlife, Jim? Let's get right to this shit. What's wrong with Chicago nightlife right now, Paul?
It's sections to it. So where you want to start?
Shit, I'll ask you a question. You start where you want to start, nigga. It's a broad question. What the fuck is wrong with Chicago nightlife?
Honestly,
in your eyes.
Honestly, it's like I said, I break it down in so many sets, but we just gonna dive into it. One of the things that's wrong with Chicago nightlife is we're not working together.
When you say we, you mean
the nightlife promoters, the DJs, the hosts. We're not.
there's no more hosts.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like you a promoter now.
Yeah, I'm a promoter now. You're right. So promoting and DJs, we're not working together. I'll give you a prime example. Last night was Halloween. Even though we all won individually, there's no reason why we couldn't have did the Tinley Park Convention Center where they do the concerts at, or we couldn't have did the House of Blues, and we make a 6-figure night.
If you got to think back, LC. Let's think back to All-Star Weekend. How divided.
Yeah.
If motherfuckers didn't then, like, you think it's the regular Halloween going? So this is essentially what I'm asking you, because the politics of Chicago, man, no matter what's going on, is that, man, and we are dubbed as like a, you know what I'm saying?
We're our worst enemy. And that ain't just with the nightlife. That's just with, like, I've been watching.
Yeah, but that's what
I've been watching the rap shit, just the music shit, because the music goes into the nightlife. I've been watching how the music shit is going. As far as, like, Chicago don't really realize the opportunities that we fuck up with that Chicago attitude, or burning the bridges that could really help us get to that next level. There's no reason Chicago shouldn't have been the next Atlanta or the next, even though we're successful music-wise and shit like that, there's no reason why we shouldn't have been the next big city to blow. Everybody, even though people are blowing.
Well,
we was, but we didn't have.
We the hub for drill.
We were, but we didn't have. Drill had a big impact on the world, but it wasn't profitable in a way.
For who?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to give you an example. When Crunk and Party Music and ATL had their run, when New York had the Dope Boy Hustler run, it's just different. You feel me? If you feel what I'm saying, like, the money that was generated from that was different than the money that's generated. Don't get me wrong, niggas is getting money, but it's more death and there's more problems than anything with what we started. We started some shit that is worldwide, definitely, for sure. I'm not saying, don't ever think I'm saying Chicago is not a staple when it comes to music. I'm just saying. So
you saying drill perpetuates street gang violence?
Most definitely. I'll tell you why I say that. Because I've been around so long, I watched it all come together, and I watched it come to what it is now. That iconic concert where Keith, Dirk, Louis, Fredo, it's 300 niggas on the stage. I'm back there. I hosted that concert. I'm back there on the podium with Amar. Shout out Amars. Shout out Mobay.
Shout out Mars.
I'm back there.
Shout out Mobay.
I'm back there watching what the city was becoming. And I'm like, man, this shit got a chance to be. Like, these niggas really finna change the world. But Chicago being Chicago, we let outside street shit get in the way of the bag. Far as we could have been.
So these are essentially kids, though.
For sure. They definitely, a lot of them still ain't 30. So,
so it's like, but that's why I say I feel like the world was handed to children. The world was handed to, you know what I'm saying, to.
So white America seen, and I ain't, we ain't trying to get too deep into it, but white America, what people not realizing, even with the podcasts and all that, right? White America is.
My boy, let's go.
White America is capitalizing off our ignorance.
That's why when you said it wasn't profitable, I'm like, for who?
Not for us. It ain't profitable for us the way it should be. The shit that we go through, the people that's like, think about how many people that have died in Chicago that could have been the next big rapper or the next big so-and-so. But they died because of what this city brings.
Now, Now that you saying, okay, so look. If you've been watching my shit, you know, on this motherfucker, we do accountability.
For sure.
Okay.
For
so
sure.
You being a host,
Yeah,
and you understanding what the city bring, what the city do, and the drill and shit, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever participated in the
nonsense?
Yes, we'll call it that. But specifically, with you having to coach the words, lead up the crowd, hype the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Some particular parts of some songs are the most popular parts of certain songs, but disrespectful as fuck to people in the streets.
Now, when I was younger, and when I was gang banging and all that heavy.
I mean, while you on the mic,
yeah,
you know what I'm
while
saying?
on the mic, yeah. When I was younger and I was gang banging and all that heavy, and I was still in that mindset, yeah, hell yeah. And I feel like my career as a host didn't go as far as, even though I went far, my career as a host didn't go as far as it should have because I couldn't leave the street shit alone. I could not separate the two.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I make sure that I rep the hood or I rep what I am or what I affiliate with somehow, some way while I was hosting.
That's not that ain't the problem. What I'm saying is, well, it could be a problem if
my opposition is
absolutely for sure.
I'm making sure they know that hey, one of the niggas that y'all don't like is one of them niggas. Yeah. And I'm controlling everything. I'm making sure our hood gets shouted out and y'all's don't. Or I'm saying little slick shit that I know are starting some shit.
Yeah.
I say, them niggas over there ain't getting no money from so and so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've watched. I give you an exclusive. People probably never even know if they wasn't around at this time. But shout out Tone, shout out Shag. We passed it now.
Tongue Capone, Shag Night.
Yeah, the Hot Boys, Power 92. We passed it now. We good now. But we had I'll never forget Adriana's.
And we was at Adriana's thick slime. We used to fuck Adriana's up. Before it was even cool to do Adriana's, we was fucking Adriana's up with Lakes, Beulah, you know what I'm saying?
Fuzzy.
Who?
Fuzzy. God
rest in
Fuzzy.
peace.
Buck Wild.
Yeah, no, it was one more.
Swag.
No.
Hosting?
Murdoch.
Oh, Murdoch. Oh, yeah.
Murdoch.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Murdoch.
Can't forget about my nigga Murdoch.
You feel what I'm saying? TG, we before it was even cool to go to Adriana, I shit you not for it's documented. It's documented. Before it was cool to rap. You know what I'm saying? When the Winter Wednesday shit was, you know what I'm saying, just becoming a thing, you know what I'm saying?
We used to leave Secrets Thursday night and then go to Adriana's. Adriana's was because they stayed open later. Adriana's was like an after party for Secrets because Secrets was, to this day, to me personally, hands down one of the number one clubs in the city at all time. That Thursday night was
legendary. I didn't mean to take off the story, but it's when you said when you get to speaking about Adriana's and
hey man,
so we used to tear that motherfucker down. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying like you don't even know that we like I gotta pop my shit.
Pop it.
I gotta pop my shit.
Pop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
if I don't tell you, you won't even fucking know. Like before it became really cool to fucking rap in the city. Before it came to cool to even do the shows at Adriana's, when nobody was coming out. We was coming out with 50 motherfucking people every week. We was paying the bills in that bitch that started the Winter Wednesdays and all that shit, G, before everybody else started rapping. I shit you not. You can ask anybody that I just named, big dog. Before it became a thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? To see the growth of how that particular showcase, to see how that catapulted the world's superstars now, it's phenomenal.
For sure.
I gotta get on my Big Joe shit. Like we was in that bitch with 50 niggas, LC. It was me and about 50 niggas from the Inglewood, from the whole. So I'm lying.
Man, Inglewood to Harvey.
Hey.
Inglewood, Harvey,
Hey,
G,
listen.
Markham, G. Like,
Hey, listen.
And that bitch deep, bro.
I used to come in that motherfucker. I used to come in there with no least than 30 people, and
we talking about
without posting.
Without posting.
No,
wasn't no internet shit.
Not,
Well, no internet shit.
Yeah, we coming
internet
down.
was out.
We
Blue,
come.
but
No,
this
the internet
this-
was the internet was
the motherfuckers
nothing.
was still feet on land.
No, the internet was nothing
Feel me?
like
Yeah.
what it is, and that's another thing. That's what you say was part of Chicago. What's a problem? That was the original question. I feel like we're not working together. Let's get back to the subject. That's
Right.
one of the original things. We're not working together. That's one of the biggest problems. Two, when it comes to the club itself,
Come on, what's wrong with Chicago nightlife?
it's greed. Speaking on like we just talking about them clubs we named, Adriana's Secrets. I used to go in Secrets and get a $75 bottle of Patron and put a straw in that bitch. And that was what it was because they weren't trying to get every dollar. They was trying to make a quick flip and keep flipping. You know, I tell people the street shit and the corporate world is very similar. You know what I'm saying? If you know the game, then you know.
It's like running a Fortune 500 company. Business is business.
Business is business. So
Buy wholesale, sell retail.
So
See the money in the flip.
So when you realize that the market is crashing, because that's what it is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The PPP money gone. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? The unemployment money's gone. You know what I'm saying? Cracking cards.
Snap gone.
Yeah.
EBT is gone.
Man, that's well. I think they just put a bulletin out that they was gonna give it this
Yeah,
month
I saw something about that.
because I mean they knew that was gonna be like the pre-purge, bro. I was praying that they gave them people that money because it was going, especially here, it was gonna get ugly.
But do you think that you know, since you made that reference, it's like the drought, bro. The pandemic drove those bottle prices up to what they guys like. You know, after a drought, bro, the prices never go back down. You know what I'm saying? Like an 8-ball used to be like $60 back in the day.
That's for sure.
$80.
That's for sure.
A drought come now. You gotta have a hooch. A drought come now. Now 125. A drought come now. It's 250. You know what I'm saying? Like prices never go back down. You know what I'm saying? The quality might. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, but.
But what you willing to? So how I'm going about now that I'm a promoter. Well, now that I'm taking promotion full time. How I go about doing my events when I go sit down and talk to club owners or whatever who I'm doing the events through. I ask them like, hey, look, this is my concept right now because I've always been a person to go with the times. I see the money low. I see motherfuckers ain't coming out. You got some niggas still doing it, but it's not.
How much bottles at your party?
I try to get my bottles down to at least 150.
Fuck what you try to do.
No, I'm just saying.
How much people got paid for a bottle of your shit?
I can't dictate the prices, but that's what I come in trying to do. That's what I was finna tell you. When I try to do it.
So how do you try to do that shit and you can't dictate they shit?
I mean,
what y'all be landing on? How much this shit's here?
$250. I don't really, I haven't really been doing too many downtown venues for that reason, so I don't got to worry about the 600.
Okay, so but where you?
250, 200. You know what I'm saying?
And what's that for? A bottle of what?
Don. Most people drink Don.
How much for a bottle of Tito's?
A bottle of Tito's, I can't even tell you because I don't know too many people that drink it, honestly. You know,
Tito's is the shit.
I mean, I ain't.
But
I'm just saying what the club.
So $250
in most clubs, what you see bottles of
for the little Don.
Exactly.
$250 for the Don.
Right.
That shit for the little Don.
Yeah. See how something so small can make a major company so much fucking money.
Marketing.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know that shit ain't real Don no more, though, huh? Yeah. So wait, before I get to the real Don, you ever been in a position where you got served some re-rock?
Nah, not that I know of. I don't like.
You know what re-rock is?
Hell no, I don't play that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about? What I'm talking about, LC?
Putting the sway vay in the motherfucking. Putting the sway vay in the motherfucking. Yeah, putting the whoop de whoop and the whoop de whoop and putting the motherfucking blow dryer on this plastic and shrinking that shit.
Coming back on that.
I didn't see it done. Now I didn't see it done. I definitely in my 15 plus, I done seen it done a couple times.
Y'all re-rocking it at your choice, man?
Nah, I ain't starting. If I catch it, I'm standing on it.
If a motherfucker order the little Don.
As a promoter, and this is another thing what's wrong with Chicago nightlife. As a promoter, what club owners don't understand is they don't give a fuck about you. no disrespect intended, but
Yeah.
they not. You're not the reason they're coming.
But so what if we're gonna use Tito's for an example. Cause you got motherfuckers that fuck with the Tito's too, G. On the bar pour, on the cocktail,
like I said, when y'all ask me how much for a bottle of Tito's, a lot of I rarely get asked that question.
But some people drink Tito's because of what
Oh yeah, because of the bullshit that's going on. Because they say it's organic or whatever.
Gluten free or whatever.
Gluten free, yeah.
But what if they drink that shit for health reasons, and they can't drink some other shit?
Right.
And you just snuck some other shit on them and fucked them up. Because I've seen that happen. Which is the reason why I always started talking about that shit on my shit. Like, sometimes people drink what they drink for a fucking reason.
For sure.
And then the greed that you was just speaking about of some
greed,
establishments, you know what I'm saying?
The greed is ugly when it comes to the nightlife. The greed is real ugly because everybody is trying to get the most they can instead of the customer's always right is not Chicago nightlife. That's not what it is. It's if you gonna pay it, we gonna charge it.
For sure.
So
what's the most you done sold a bottle for ever?
Most I done sold a bottle for?
Yes, sir.
$350. That's the most I done sold a bottle for. He said you lying.
Nah, because that's what he's selling them for right now. That's really what he busting them for right now. $350 though. Are you capping?
Nah, I'm doing $250. No bullshit. I'm done. My party last night at Great Social, I did $250.
You ain't never just cry like he's drunk as hell. Give me 500. You ain't never just like the most you ever got.
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Because
like,
you know how I go when that shit get to getting low.
Hey, listen though. Hey, on some real shit though. I can't speak on a lot of people, but like I said, my background is a little different. I don't get down on my people. You feel me? Because I feel like you see the love I get when I'm outside. It's genuine, and it's genuine because they know that I fuck with them genuinely. I'm not just saying what up to you because I want you to spend money with me. I'm saying what up to you because I fuck with you. And if you come support my party, cool. But I always let motherfuckers know that don't define our relationship. If you go support, like a lot of people was telling me, I'm coming through your shit, even though it still was a success yesterday. But a lot of people, I'm coming, but they want somewhere else. I don't take no offense to that. You spend your money where you want to spend your money.
So we've been talking about, if you've been watching, blacklisting and blackballing.
Oh, that's real. That's real. And that go for all parts of the game. That go for MCing, hosting. That go for DJing. That go for party promoting. That's real. If a nigga got enough pull, you will not be somewhere. That's for sure. You seen shout out to Kills. He came up here and told his story. That's real spill.
Yeah.
I watched him go through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing, other original question, what's wrong with Chicago nightlife? We don't take an accountability because he says we up here we take accountability.
We take accountability. At 6A's Media, we try as much as possible to take accountability for what's wrong.
So what a part of taking accountability is, we know a lot of if you outside, you know who ain't supposed to be outside and who do supposed to be outside.
Yeah.
So you as the promoter,
and you promote to an urban crowd.
Okay. You got to take all that head on. I've told people that I feel respect what I say enough, because you can't do it with everybody. I ain't gonna lie. It might be a fight. It might be a problem behind it. But I've told people, hey, look, this really ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Or I know hey, look, you my man. I fuck with you, but them niggas you in tour with, I already got here before you, and this my block right now. This how I'm eating. I don't want y'all to potentially fuck what I got going on, because I wouldn't come on your shit and fuck what you got going on. And niggas be like, look, yeah, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate niggas that do. So everybody don't be that way, but
I'm like, and that works like that. That works.
I mean, and if like I said, I come from the street, so a lot of niggas knew me before I was hosting LC. I was outside when outside was outside. Like when niggas wasn't killing up everybody, and you can go in different neighborhoods. Like I remember standing on South Chicago on 79th every night for a whole summer straight. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to Lowe's on 83rd after that. We go to 115th, the Jewel parking lot. Like, outside was outside, and I used to be outside.
You was outside, body? You was at some of them? A couple places.
Outside. When outside was outside. So niggas know me from being outside before, the hosting shit. So a lot of niggas know if I'm gonna ask you, or if I'm, can you rock with me like that? Nigga honor it because they know, all right, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no Hollywood ass nigga. So that goes a long way. Having I tell people all the time,
Having that rapport.
The street shit and the club shit go hand in hand.
I said the same thing.
It goes hand in hand. And the reason
I said, body, the streets, the club is the streets. It's one building.
I remember
all the time.
I remember security guard had an issue. That security, we're gonna talk about security too. I know. For sure. I know we're gonna talk about that.
I was just waiting for a segue. That actually was next.
I know we're gonna talk about that. But
I'm over here like.
But security. I had a conversation with a security guard. I ain't gonna say no names, but I had a conversation with a security guard, and he made the comment like, "Man, bro, niggas gotta understand that the street shit and the club shit is a business." And I tried to level with him, and I said, "Yeah, you right, but that's who funds your business. If you got street niggas."
Wait, you said okay. So you said you had a conversation with a security guard, and the security guard was trying to explain to you that
he got into it with a high level street guy.
Okay.
And after it was all said and done, it got calmed down before it got heated. But after it was all said and done, he was like, "Man, niggas gotta understand that the street shit they don't hold no weight up here. This is a business at the end of the day." And I just didn't agree with that because I know if these high level street niggas ain't coming in here spending $5,000-$6,000 for a section and getting the bottles and all that, or spending a 2-bottle minimum at $1,300, $1,350 for one section for 10 people. If they not doing that, the average people ain't doing that.
So look, you think because you come up in this motherfucker and spend, goddamn it, whatever you spend, that entitles you to bring your shit from outside of that?
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
But that's essentially, it sounds like what that guard was saying. I'm not even sure who said that. But I know I know the position that mind frame comes from.
Well,
because that's exactly how people act, though. That's how the public act, though. So you know that.
So universal law governs all things and events, and ignorance in the law does not excuse law.
Absolutely, it does not.
So if you know, like I said, we all know who was who 9 times out of 10. Mm-hmm. So if you know this nigga, the man from his hood, right, and he got his whole hood with him. And he probably not even really trying to do too much. He probably just trying to.
What is he trying to do?
I'll give you a scenario. All right, just say we had a hot club. It's busting. The line long. He's selling you, hey, look, bro. I ain't trying to pay to get in the line. I ain't trying to get in line, but I'll pay you to let me slide right in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got my people with me. I'm gonna make sure you straight. Mm-hmm. And somebody say, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Mm-hmm. If you lead with respect, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna demand it in return.
Absolutely.
Because I'm coming positive. Absolutely. Or I'm coming player.
Absolutely.
So if a nigga, I done seen niggas feel themselves. That like you talked about, that high that you get from hosting, or that power that you feel you get from hosting. Mm-hmm. I've seen security power trip. To the point where they like, I've seen it. I've seen a security guard, a guy went to touch a girl to tell her to move, and all she simply said was, "You don't have to touch me. I'm willing to comply." She said it just like this: "I'm willing to comply with whatever you want us to do. Just you don't have to. Please don't touch me. Oh, you ain't getting in." And she like, "Cause I asked you not to touch me," and I didn't feel like she said nothing disrespectful, but just to have that power, you know what I'm saying? Some people, that's the only power they've ever had. So
I agree.
So you could tell who, you know what I'm saying?
Who had it before.
Exactly.
And who ain't never had it.
Exactly. So, but back to the street, back to the street shit. You can't disrespect no nigga that.
I mean, no. Finish the scenario. So
dude say, so he say, yeah, man, let me get in. Woo. So security like, hey, look. You ain't nobody important. You gotta wait in the back of the line like everybody else. But this nigga got 30 niggas with him that's gonna do whatever he say do. Mm-hmm. So look at the position you putting him in. If he feel like, if they feel like he getting fronted on or he getting stunted on, and he don't react the right way, they gonna start following somebody else.
I gotta play devil's advocate for a second. I gotta play devil's advocate for a second, LC.
I'm with you. Come on.
The business aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. I have to cut you off. What is security's job to do? What's the definition of why a security guard is put in place? To do what? It's another D, not that one, but it's another D. What's the main word y'all supposed to do?
Not deflect, de-escalate. De-escalate. I want to say deflect.
De-escalate situations before they get to a point of no return. That's what most security guys get paid to do.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So now, let me just, with that being said, being taken into consideration, I gotta play devil's advocate for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
This person
mm-hmm.
who comes to the business
mm-hmm.
does not want to follow the business's rules, wants, you know what I'm saying, to, go past the line because they are who they are. Okay,
mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'll take care of you. I'll square you away. At the business. Now, was he willing to square away the 30 people that's behind him for the price of what it costs as well?
9 times out of 10.
Nah.
9 times out of 10.
I don't think you would have been a discrepancy if he was willing to square away the person of what the price is to do what
so
he's
what you
asking
saying?
to
If a
do.
motherfucker charging $100 to get in, and he's saying he gonna hit you extra to skip the line. So you saying if he not paying the extra 50
for every
person,
all the way to the 30
30th
people
person
that you want to have the same special privileges as you.
right? Okay,
It's
and
different. It's different if you come and you who you are. I don't want to wait in line, bro. Here, or you and your girl, or you and 2 of your guys.
right
At the business.
at the business. It's all about business.
At the business.
It's all about business.
I don't see where would and this on anything that you can merchant on. I'm not even sure what you talking about, but I know the mind frame, and that's why I got to play devil's advocate. I don't see that person at the business.
It's not Tay. It's not Tay.
I legit don't know who you
shout out
talking
my
about.
nigga man Tay. It's not Tay. I just want because they gonna speculate. Everybody gonna speculate what I'm talking about. It's not Tay. That's my brother. Fuck with Tay. Even though he got his own, people view him different ways. I got love for him. I understand his point of view on a lot of shit. We disagree on certain shit, but it's cool.
Everybody know the motherfucking take tags real. He done been on this motherfucking broke down to take tags. You know what I'm saying? That shit has become. That shit has become a thing around the city.
Nah,
you know
it's definitely.
If you want to be special, you got to pay special taxes. And it's cool for me. It's cool for me to let you feel special, but I can't make you feel special and those 30 niggas behind you for the price of just you being special, my nigga. Because you know what? After that, it's another nigga over here with 20 niggas that feel like he's special too.
That's true. It's like you said. It's a two-way street. Where it gets where it gets fucked up at.
Okay.
Is when, like I say, instead of if you tell a nigga like, hey bro, I can't do that, or if you ain't gonna pay for everybody, like I say, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Mm-hmm. But if you stunning on a nigga like, yeah nigga,
and he told him he had nobody, go to the back of the line.
Yeah, if you stunning on a nigga like, nah nigga, I ain't trying to hear shit you talking about, fuck my face type shit.
Yeah.
Then what you gotta realize as a security guard is
it could go there.
You're somebody here.
Yeah.
This
shit don't stop right here.
That's somebody out there.
Yeah.
And out there reaches a lot further than just right here. You know what I'm saying? God rest the dead. A lot of good security guards have put themselves in fucked up positions, not even realizing the nigga you get into it with know where you gonna be every week.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, every time. So if you playing with street niggas, that's a layup. It's a layup because I know everything about you.
You don't know everything about me.
Well, I know what I need to know if I'm gonna take it.
You
there.
know where I'll be.
I know where you're gonna be.
But also, you need to also know, you know what I'm saying?
It can go both ways. Don't get it twisted.
All right.
I just told you.
Don't just think it's a layup. Ain't no motherfucking layup.
It's a layup in the sense to where I don't have to hunt you. I know if I'm gangster enough to say I'm finna bring it to you, then I ain't gotta do no looking and paying niggas to get a low on you.
Yeah.
I know you're right here.
Yeah.
I know you're right here. You know what I'm saying? And I had, you know, I've had run-ins with security, and it took conversations, and you know, sometimes they got heated. None ever really got wild, but you know, we've had disagreements when I done came to a door.
Like what would be a disagreement that you would have with security? What? Now it's not hypothetical. The national consensus: security do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
So what would be the problem when you come to it? What's been the problem that you would have had with security? That you feel like just was unnecessary?
9 times out of 10, when I come to an event, if it's not my own, I come me and my lady. Mm-hmm. So
shout out to the lady.
So it ain't no. I don't bring 30 niggas with me because I know the business. Like you said, I respect the business aspect. And I ain't trying to cause no commotion at the door. I'm really just trying to get in and
go
do
on 1, 2, and I'm out of here.
And I'm out of here. So with me being, I don't think I'm the most known motherfucker in the city, but if you've been outside, you probably done seen my face, or somebody can vouch for me on your staff. Oh, that's LC. You know what I'm saying? When I come to the door, you at. When I come to the door, she at. Even if the people that's working with y'all, what you gonna say?
I say LC, he good.
He good.
Okay.
So, it got to be a respect amongst everybody that's in the industry, I feel. Especially now, I can't speak for people, you know, but if you ask what my problem would be if you know I'm in the industry, you know I'm not a paying customer, why treat me like one? Because I wouldn't play with you like
professional courtesy.
Professional courtesy. I wouldn't treat, if you came to my door.
That's valid.
If you came to my door and I know you're a security guard, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, you got to pay. I know you're in the nightlife, you're in the industry. So, like you said, professional courtesy. So that's been the only issue. But I don't, like I said, I don't.
Now,
really...
what about if they don't have no control over that though?
What you mean?
Like if they can't really say whether you got, you know, they only have, you know what I'm saying, like are we talking about a situation where
you talking about the what aspect, promoter or security?
So from the situation that you present with your run in with security, you know what I'm saying, with not giving you the notoriety that you felt you deserve. I don't know if you saying he made you pay or
no. It wasn't a paying thing. It was more so of you ain't on. I had a security guard tell me, we downtown. It ain't like the South Side. And I say, huh? What you mean? It ain't like the South Side. Oh, you know, it's a different protocol up here. But it's the same people. Same people that be outside, same people be out west, same people that we know each other, no matter where we know each other from, we know each other. So that's like me coming to a door and you say, man, LC. Now, if you don't, now, like you said, if
I'm gonna say, what if it's a situation where
so give me a situation like that, because most clubs I know security controls the outside.
They do,
100%.
They do, but a lot of security don't control the door, and what they do with their money.
Oh no! Now when it comes to the door, that's between you and the promoter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we was talking about what issue I would have with security. That was the original question.
So are we saying that a motherfucker ain't let you straight through?
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's what
that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I get to the door, I'm gonna feel like, man, you can't just walk right up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In the line down the block, but you can't just walk right up. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell them, you know, I'm not finna 9 times out of 10. I'm not finna come in here to pay to get in here. I'm not a paying customer. I'm going up here to talk to the DJ or watch the DJ do his set, or come talk shit with you, have a drink. You know, we done did that. So it's like, I just want to get outside and get the vibe of the crowd in case I do host, because I still do host events. It ain't every weekend or whatever like it used to be, but I still do a one-off here and there. So I still got to be relevant with what's going on. So I might just go outside and do some homework. Like, all right, this the song everybody fucking with right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep up with that.
Yeah.
So, in the course of doing that, you know, some shit might, you know, and you got new promoters that they got some shit busting, and they don't give a fuck. They like, man, shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay. So, but you can't do it and respect it.
I was gonna say, like,
you can't do nothing but respect it. I don't go on internet and bash niggas and.
So what what was support look like? Like you just so
you might let me in your party, and I might know the DJ, and the DJ might, because it happens all the time. Mm-hmm. I come somewhere just to chill, and I end up on the mic.
Yeah.
And I ain't charging a nigga $1.
Yeah. And
I'm putting on the show.
Yeah.
Because this is something I love to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, my name is attached to this, so I'm not going to get on there and half-ass it. Mm-hmm. So I turn your party up, even, not saying it wasn't already turned, but I make that motherfucker go, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I ain't looking for you for no money.
So he didn't let you pass, and then so what happened from there?
I left. Because I wasn't going to stand in the line. Not because I felt like I was too Hollywood, but I just wasn't going to stand in the line. It was too long. I don't want to be standing outside in the line for that long anyway. So I left. And you always had that option. If you don't
look, check this out. Do you usually get that courtesy?
I get a lot of love in the city.
I mean, from
I get a lot of love in the city. Only because
I mean no. I wanna keep in there that whoever this particular person is. Have you ever gotten that courtesy from that particular guy before?
But just on a different side of town.
Okay.
So it felt like because we were on another side of town, it didn't.
Now, I want to ask you this. Got to be the devil's advocate. Have you ever, out of the many times that courtesy has been extended, even with who you are, you understand that he's working and never just tipped him?
Him, no. Other people, I have.
Okay, but we talking about this particular guy who you said has extended this courtesy.
Him, no.
Over a number of however long it has been. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, so I want you to kind of, in case this ever happens again, you know what I'm saying, so you don't feel slighted, I want you to always keep in mind that business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're out kicking it, that guard is at work. And if you always get that courtesy,
so do we?
And you never give nothing back to show us, you know what I'm saying, it's love.
So do we keep it live though? Can we keep it all the way live?
That's what we here for.
I'm just asking, can we keep it all the way live?
Keep it
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Keep it a bin.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say, security hustling outside can fuck a party up inside.
How so?
And Shani touched on this, if a nigga didn't...
Shout out Shani. Fave.
If a nigga didn't pay $200-300 before he even get in the club, everything better go right from here. Cause I didn't... but that's his choice at the end of the day. Me personally, I've never felt it was worth it to have to come out of my pocket $100 for some gym shoes or some.
But what if that nigga knew the program before that nigga came?
Yeah. So like I said, it's up to you.
How does it fuck up the party? Because what if that nigga knew before the nigga got here that he couldn't wear those shoes? What if he knew before the nigga got here that he couldn't wear that hat?
It's cause and effect of everything. So yeah, he knew he wasn't supposed to wear the shoes.
And what if that nigga knew coming up to wherever that dress code is that it was gonna cost that price, and you made the conscious decision when you put your shit on to go to this place that I'm going to pay this because I know I want to be special? How does that fuck up the inside when you left the crib with the intention to pay that?
Because now a nigga has the mind frame that he is special. Now he's going into the party like it's his party. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So the average nigga that's in there that don't feel like they special, that could be an altercation because now this nigga coming through, you know, with an attitude or with a way, or now he
could be special too.
I didn't pay
the special fee.
I didn't pay $300.
He could be special too. Special is for sale. Folks.
I didn't pay.
No weapons are for sale. Special is for we have specials all the time, folks. We have specials You can't listen. You can't get no weaponry in for no amount of money anywhere you see us. You can buy a lot of shit. Special is the first thing you can motherfucking buy. Weapons ain't for sale of no kind. But special, nigga, them bitches on clearance. You know what I'm saying to you? All you gotta do to feel special like he feel is pay the special fee.
So let me ask you a question. If you was on the other side, it ain't.
Come on.
It's not even about.
If I was on the other side,
it's not even about no rule breaking.
If I was on the other side,
yeah,
and I was coming to a place,
yeah,
where I knew I had to be. I've been here many times. I know this is the fucking rule. I'm not trying to pay that bread. What am I gonna do?
Stay home.
Or be compliant. Compliancy get your ass right through the door. No special treatment. Right through the door. Compliancy. Be regular. Be a regular party fucking goer and obey the motherfucking rules that's plastered right here on the wall. Okay. And been plastered here for years. Mm-hmm. You gotta pay nothing. But when you leave the house, knowing where you're going, knowing what the rules are, make a conscious decision to disrespect them rules before you leave the crib. Get in the car, tell your bitch, oh, it's cool for you to break the rules too. Y'all leave, get in the car, come up to where you know where the rules are.
Right.
What's the purpose of the dress code?
The purpose of the dress code is so everybody don't be special. That's the purpose of the dress code. So everybody don't feel special.
So I want to set the record straight. I want to make sure people understand what I'm saying. That I'm not bashing security at all.
You can bash.
No.
I'm in a journalistic space right here.
Listen.
This isn't a security. I'm saying like.
No. Listen. You have.
This is a safe space.
No. Listen. You have to set clarity because people take things and create their own narratives.
That's gonna happen anyway with us sitting down.
That's true.
You know
but we're gonna control the narrative as much as possible.
Yeah, but that's why I'm giving you the flip side of that.
Right. So that's
because
what I'm
a lot
saying.
of people
don't get it twisted. I have no problem with security doing their job. Like y'all done known me for years. You never had a problem out of me. But what I'm saying is this: how shit goes left. I've seen shit go left with how people get talked to.
Because everybody feels like they're
listen, hit me up. All right, and
it's Chicago. And Chicago is full of special people.
It is though, no sarcasticness. It is. So with that being said, some motherfuckers come outside with an attitude already in their security. Mm-hmm. They already
on their shoulder.
And it shows. So. You still talking to grown men and women at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest issue, this is to wrap up the whole security thing. Y'all have the power to not have to go back and forth with nobody. Because if you can't get in, you can't get in.
Y'all also have the power as people, as human beings, as the public. When we say no,
that's what I was about to say.
Just let it be no.
But listen, even when you say no, it takes two people to argue. It takes two people to go back and forth.
But you special.
It don't matter. If you know at the end.
I know it don't matter, but you telling me it matters that you special.
No, what I'm telling you is this.
Not just you.
I'm saying what I'm telling you far as de-escalating, doing what you're paid to do, which is de-escalate.
Yeah.
Once you say no, you don't have to say nothing else to that person.
LC, you think is that like that shit sound good as far as the theory go, bro?
No, I'm just telling you.
Come on,
You ain't
don't do that.
Hey, listen.
That shit sound great theoretically than a motherfucker, bro.
Hey, listen.
Bro, you hear this shit slide?
Hey, listen.
You ain't trying to cap on this, bro?
I'm not capping on you. I didn't watch you. I watched you tell a nigga he can't get in, and he turned around and walked away. But why? Because you respectfully told him.
Absolutely.
So I'm not. It's not far fetched. But am I far fetched? Have you told somebody they can't get in respectfully and they honored it and turned around? I'm not saying 100% of the time it happens.
But see, because I'm a nigga that's gonna give
you lead with respect. So you're gonna get it in return.
Absolutely. But a lot of times
that's what it is though. It really ain't no but. That's what it is.
It is. But my respect come with me as a man telling you why you can't get in respectfully.
I just said respect.
Some niggas don't want to tell you shit. No, just be no. And that doesn't mean it's disrespectful. I don't really have to.
You don't.
Tell
What did
you
I just
shit.
say? What did I just
No,
say?
it's no.
I just said you could just say no and that be that. But
It don't be that,
listen
though.
though. But a part of being in
Nigga,
this,
no, it's deadly.
a part of being in this game and a part of having longevity, just like what I'm here for, to talk about nightlife and hosting, how I'm able to read a room and that determines how I move and how I talk. Reading the situation, taking yourself outside of your lenses and putting yourself in somebody else's is the best way to it's 90% mental.
You're absolutely correct.
It's 90% mental, 10% physical.
You are absolutely
everything.
correct. You are absolutely
everything.
correct. You're absolutely correct.
So if I pretty much can detect how this is gonna go based off your body language.
Mm-hmm.
So with your job being to de-escalate, I gotta play them. To capture the fool. I gotta play the fool. Hey fam, look man. Hey big dog. Just even though nigga ain't even that type of nigga, but for the greater good of everything, for the business to run smoothly, for your night to run smoothly, sometimes you have to deal with people differently. That's all I be saying.
You're right. You are right.
Sometimes you gotta talk to a nigga.
At no point in time am I saying anything that you saying is wrong. You are absolutely right. You cannot handle everybody the same way. And you are in a position with the public. Your number one job is to be non-confrontational. At no point in time am I saying what you're saying is incorrect. But what I'm also saying is, as a person, the public as people got a responsibility and an accountability as well.
No doubt. We all have to hold ourselves accountable.
Because it's like we are in a city, and I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. We are in a city, LC, where everybody is feel like there's somebody.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying to you?
For sure.
So when you encounter that, you know what I'm saying, over and over and over and over, all right, you know what I'm saying? So now, because, you know, it all leads back to that. This is the reason why it's a price tag on it.
So you say, if I got to deal with this stress, I might as well get paid for it. Which is respectable. It's respectable. It's definitely
Y'all
respectable.
already don't respect us.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I wouldn't say that.
I
I come up to
So
the first thing I do when I come up to the door is shake security guys' hands. And then
No. The masses.
the mat.
Fuck the
I'm
police.
talking about the people.
That's what I'm talking
public.
about. I'm
Because
saying you can't say every
the
you can't say
special- the
every
special people.
but you can't say
The
every
special
no
people. The
I
special
can't
people.
agree because I didn't see niggas that feel like they special. They come player. I just you didn't come on like you didn't seen
Yeah.
niggas that's rapping and they not A list but they B list.
Yeah.
They come through. They even though they got a couple dollars, they got jewelry on. They pulling up in the foreign. They still don't Hollywood you, especially if they from here.
But you know what also motherfuckers don't see it? People.
Yeah, a lot of people don't see it.
You know what I'm saying to you?
A lot of people don't see it. I mean, like I say,
So now when I see you, ain't anything got to be said. You know what I'm saying to you?
yeah, it's definitely
This little pat there, that shit go a long way, man. If y'all understand that you're out partying, but we're at work. We at work. If you get that courtesy to be special a lot and you never have to hit a motherfucker, it wouldn't hurt to show motherfuckers some appreciation to keep that going a long way. So when shit transitions to different places, well, that's the culture.
It's like
You
I
don't
say,
feel
it's
so
a,
slighted.
like I say, it's definitely a two-way street. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. That's for sure.
And it ain't got to be every time. But the fact that you told me that person extended that courtesy to you constantly, and you never.
Me personally, I paid it back in different ways.
Like what? Come on, just real quick, just briefly, one way.
I know I've had the power to de-escalate shit between security and the public.
Influence.
Yeah, I've had that by me being who I am.
Yeah,
I'm able to.
And that's currency in itself.
I'm able to stop a nigga from. Hey, I've done it. Hey, bro, listen. He might not be. His delivery might be off.
Yeah.
It ain't no disrespect, my nigga. This is what it is. Woo, woo. You know I fuck with you.
Yeah.
All right, LC. But that nigga playing with me. He not playing with you, blood. All right, L, you right. And I didn't did that a lot of times. Where shit could have went left, and it's 100 niggas in here riding with this nigga. And I don't give a fuck how tough you is, the mass is gonna win.
Yeah.
So, you know, it like I said, it's a lot of different variables to it. We could talk all day about it. Just respect goes a long way from both ways. And I respect y'all hustle, and I be wanting everybody to respect each other. Because a lot of shit will run a lot smoother.
Yeah.
So,
well, this has been an interesting episode. I had a chance to sit down with my boy LC the Kid and hash out a few of his grievances with the nightlife. We'll say that for a lack of words. And the nightlife been viral as fuck lately. We ain't even gonna get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to touch with him on a couple of things, and I appreciate you
man, I appreciate
being as candid
man,
as you
I appreciate you.
I
appreciate you for having me. I appreciate it's been long overdue. We said we was gonna do it, we did it.
Absolutely. And I appreciate your patience as well.
No doubt. You're a busy man.
Nah, knock it off.
Hey man,
the nightlife.
Hey man, you be grinding, baby.
The nightlife.
Hey, next thing you know, he gonna start having club owners up here telling they side. It's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. We ain't finna keep talking shit about them. They ain't gonna have no chance to defend themselves. That wouldn't be good journalism. So I know it's coming.
Hey, LC. Season 4, episode 11. My boy LC the Kid.
Don't give too much. Don't give too much, bro.
We gonna catch y'all next time, man.
I'm throwing that money, she bouncing that ass. I like when it's going like that. Heard them little nigga was plotting to rob me, just know it ain't going like that. I draw off the lock, I don't call on my phone. Like, why you do foreign like that? Your shorty just offered me pussy for money, I ain't know she was horn like that. I had that white in the heart of the summer, you ain't know it was snowing like that. My shorty be having them glizzards and switches, you ain't know we was blowing like that. I blew it.